find out if the play. Players on that roster are a good match for the system.
One shot.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Philadelphia. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Mitchell against Drummond. Clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Russell passes to Adebayo. Here's Pokusevski. Some nice passing by New York here. It's good.
Yeah. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Garland finds Richardson. They grab their own miss. Drummond. Now Hero. Sinks the triple.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Drummond working against Adebayo. The 15-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Heroes got 5 now.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep, really.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Richardson kicks to Hero. Teardrop shot. Richardson outside. It's tipped. Mitchell outside. Got a hand on it.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. He loves being that thorn in your side.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Knicks. Smith checked in for Washington. And Adebayo throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. Here's the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Russell finds Adebayo. Now Oladipo. Richardson cover. Oladipo, the pass to McGee. It's good.
Right, this is nice timing on the pick and roll. McGee right there where he needs to be at just the right moment to finish the playoff.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Hero passes to Smith. Five to shoot. Here's Richardson. The Wizards with another miss. New York leading by 4.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low and stolen by Richardson. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. The wide open look here for Garland. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point goal.
Garland's got his second basket of the night. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Hield comes in for Victor Oladipo. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Maxey subbed in for Russell. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Mitchell left side. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. On the wing, Hield. Curry with a wide open look. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection at all.
1:03 left to play in the first. For 3, Beasley. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 3. Hield, the pass to Maxey. Here is McGee. Covered by Smith. Pass to Maxey. They kick out to Hield. And here we go. Washington fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
And really the defense fouling there is to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Maxey. And here is Hield. New York moving the ball around. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Johnson at the line.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Hield bounce pass. Here's Noel outside for Curry. It's stolen by Johnson. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Wizards out front, up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Wizards?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Wizards 5 right now. Andre Drummond is out there with Smith. And it's Mitchell. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. The pass to Drummond. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and the rejection by Noel. Allen finds Noel. Right side Curry. Passes to Maxey. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Adebayo is checked in for Noel, and it's Gary Harris in for Curry. Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feasts on these type of opportunities.
Takes it inside. Over to the left wing. The open shot, Garland goes back up. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On the way, Harris. Pass to Pokusevski. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Smith. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Adebayo kicks to Allen. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Allen. Now Harris. And there's the pass to Maxey. Bounce pass from Adebayo. Allen for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got 5.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. For the Knicks, Oladipo, he's checked in for Gary Harris. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Allen. And it's Russell in for Maxey. And a switcher also for Washington. Johnson's checked in. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Russell.
Oh, some contact here, but Russell is not intimidated. Comes through it to finish strong.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And finished off by Oladipo.
Way to run the floor. Oladipo hustling in the open court, rewarded there with a basket.
And so it's Washington with it. 4-point game. Pass to Hero. Here's Garland. And again, Washington with the triple.
Oh, they've... tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Pass to Oladipo. To the middle, and stolen by Drummond. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Richardson, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Akusevsky, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Wizards leading by 5. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for New York. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pokusevsky, and Hield subbed in for Victor Oladipo. The Wizards also changing it up. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Richardson. Malik Beasley comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Hield against Mitchell. Hield, the pass to Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 3-point lead. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Russell. McGee trying to break free. Off target at the rim.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
That's from
Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Mitchell with it. He's got 8. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And that does it for our halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
JaVale McGee is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Feeds to Johnson. There's Garland. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Garland's got the first field goal of the second half for the Wizards. Maxey from outside off the mark. Wizards leading by 11. Garland looking it over. It's over McGee. Again, the Wizards score.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Hero and stolen by Richardson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Garland with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Knicks trail by 15. Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Here's Adebayo. To the wing right side. Maxey passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Maxey, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero from long range. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
New York calls timeout.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Nerlens Noel comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Seth Curry in for Donovan Mitchell. Smith checked in for Washington. Wizards leading by 15. Hero passes to Johnson. And there's the call on Curry.
Seth Curry.
That's his first. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
All the officials are all over that one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Tyrese Maxey. At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shots good by Hero.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Hield. The pass to Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. Adebayo's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's Garland. Smith. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Over in the corner, Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Count that bucket. Maxey's got 6 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. Pass
to Hero. This one for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 16. They kick out to Hield.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry against Smith. Curry dishes to Hield. Clock at 4. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. Outside Garland. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. New York calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
A different look for New York. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Pokuševski's come in for Seth Curry. And it's Russell in for Maxey. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Osman comes in for Josh Richardson. Beasley's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Beasley for 3. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Here's Russell. Count that one. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Wizards leading by 18. Mitchell kicks to Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Russell passes to Noel. Mitchell against Russell. He dishes it to Noel. New York moving the ball around. It's stolen by Smith. Mitchell against Noel. Now, here's Mitchell. T right on him. Passes it to Osman. 6 to shoot. Good on the shot. Osman's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Russell feeling it out a bit. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Washington, Beasley is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Smith, and it's Osman in at the 3. For 3, Mitchell. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Beasley throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. The kick out to Oladipo. Pokuševski. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Knicks making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Washington.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
No good from Beasley.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. From past the arc. No good on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That's his second.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Allen's checked in for New York. Gary Harris comes in for Russell. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harris kicks to Adebayo. New York, no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. Now Harris. To stop the run, Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. He gets that one.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Inside. And Vonleh the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Vonleh's got his first basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Allen with the rebound. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the New York Knicks. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dump.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Jerome, guarded by Harris. Pass to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A different look for New York. Nerlens Noel comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Maxey subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And a change for the Wizards. Heroes checked in for Mitchell. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being a leader of the team that it was incumbent on me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. And we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Wizards leading by 21. Here's Jerome. There's the pass to Hero. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Good, nice play there from Vonleh.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Allen out to Harris. New York moving it around. Pokusevski can't hit. The Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D. forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Darius Garland.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey passes to Pokusevski. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Wizards with possession. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Passes it to Osman. Hero with it. Pass to Jerome. And here is Hero. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and...
Yeah, it's automatic, baby.
Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Aleksej Pokusevski is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, we've got Harrison Barnes, Clint Capella out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Okoro, and it's Harden in at the 1. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Russell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Poked loose. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Okoro. Check by Mitchell. He got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. Oh, Green with a block. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Oladipo lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Boy, Oladipo has really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
Now here's Harden. The 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Harden. Philadelphia, the rebound. The 3. Barnes, and that's good.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Right side, Mitchell. Outside for Russell. Pass to Pokusevski. 4 on the clock. Shot from 16. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
McGee, he's checked in for New York.
You know, in the paint, Harden is a hard cover. He's crafty and tricky and able to find his shot.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter, and I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. Freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Now here's Barnes, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
Pokuševski's checked in for New York. Hield comes in for Mitchell. Pass to Oladipo. A shot to stop the drought. Rebound by Olynyk. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Barnes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Determination is a valuable attribute, and Barnes plays with determination, committed to at least getting the foul on the way up. Nice job.
And he drops the first. Thibault, he's checked in for James Harden. And a switch here also for New York. Curry's checked in. Both free throws good from Barnes.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Pass to Oladipo. Misses the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Barnes passes to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Anderson finds Olynyk. Outside Thibault. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shoots over Curry. The offensive rebound. Pass to Rubio. Goes up again. Tipped. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Anderson. Back to Thibault. Anderson with space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside Barnes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'm seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Russell against Rubio. And again, the Knicks missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Harden, deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Curry. And he misses the fast break layup.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Sixers on top, up by 16. Let's take...
We want more, and we don't...
Grant, it's great to have veteran leaders like Rubio.
It really is. And continuing to search for that next level as a team. That growth mind state can only help.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. Nerlens Noel out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's McGee in at the center position. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Noel down low, covered by Rubio. Shot's no good by Noel.
Hey, just give Noel the rock in the post, and he knows what to do from there. Excellent presence in the low post.
Pass to Thibault. Outside Harden, back to Olynyk. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Pokashevsky's checked in for New York. Mitchell comes in for Harris. And that one's good. Green.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to McGee, and Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Harden can't hit. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Allen can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Shot from the wing. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc. Steadily improving.
You can't stitch it. Drop the oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Drop the up the oxen like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, say fi stop it. Batman plug in and he a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said, sim simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I with the pressure. Anything she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girl. She love for me, she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are girl, you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby. But that day you leave and you're gone, I know that girls, they're going crazy. I know the girls love song, all of them are on come. Cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, simmer, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar.
MC and my people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmo's cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted. looking hard. I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get Milky's gonna. I get money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask Giz. I stole your girl while you were in prison, jail for MC. You was jealous, it's all your fault. Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you clap your hands? Your hands you clap if you. And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and his name's Gizmo. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you bite a rhyme if you dare? I get the paper, so I don't care. My contributions to this jam is confusing because I am Milk D stated all the way. The super easy modest MC, okay. Yes, I'm down by law. I get the girlies out on the floor. G is D, down is G. To the at the top is where he'll be. At is us, call us odd. Girls come in, you won't be bored. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you do a dance? Dance the two. If you can dance, it's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on. Dance until your breath is gone.
I am Gemini, super fly guy. I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini like Pac, Andre, Lauren, and Kanye, Boy George, and Anne Frank. I am Gemini, but no, I'm not fake. I am Gryffindor, but don't move like Snape. I am Gemini, people love to call me crazy, but they judging and they hating, and I'm too gone for explaining. I am Gemini, June 14th, and all the famous rappers got a sign like me, and all the famous rappers got a heart like me, but I know that I'm different and they're not quite me. I'm the horoscope, I'm the planet and moon, I'm the rising, ascendant, 5th degree to
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into
the moon. I'm the witch of your dreams, I'm the voice in your head. Your husband sent me a DM and I just left him on red. My planet's Mercury, my element is air. I'm such a free spirit that I don't care. If I gotta, I ain't moving out my chair. Little Zodiac, ginger snap, pretty little shorty with the snapback.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And a view of the skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the top, D8.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Siakam is out there with Kuminga. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Adebayo. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Russell. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Oladipo in at the 3. And, Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
It's stolen by DeRozan. One-on-one here. Dinwiddie wide open. They get it back, and he makes that one.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Mitchell outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. McGee inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Oladipo against DeRozan. Oladipo with the bounce pass. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks on the break. Finished off the break.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Russell passes to Adebayo. Comes up empty down low.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Shot from free throw range. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Pokusevski's checked in for the Knicks. Buddy Hield comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Russell gets it to go.
Russell in complete control that time. To score off of that drive, that's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. Siakam left side. Over Adebayo. And too long on the shot. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Magic. Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ray, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
And he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Siakam. Vanderbilt comes in for Kuminga. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan kicks to Thomas. Launches a 3.
Russell affected that shot. He used his length and some effort on defense that time.
And it's Shamet missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Now here's Oladipo. He's covered by Shamet. The Bucks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Thomas, it's a wide open look, buries it from 3-point range.
I mean, with just how dominant he can be scoring inside and outside, to have that kind of vision, wow, complete center.
Here's Pokusevski. Cousins pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 3. To the paint, here's DeRozan. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Adebayo's running. Offensive rebound. And the layup is good.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Thomas against Russell. Count it, good. Thomas got 5.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A different look for New York. Nerlens Noel checks in for Adebayo. Seth Curry comes in for Oladipo. And Maxey subbed in for Russell. The Bucks also changing it up. Moody's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Moutier in for Landry Shamet.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Thomas finds Cousins. Now the pass to Moody. Latrey. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Moutier. Back to Cousins. Pass to Moody. Tries again. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
They kick out to Hield. From downtown, the rebound by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Thomas. 5 points in the game. Oh, that's blocked.
Your buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Here's Noel. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Curry. Also, Maxey out there. Allen is out there with Noel. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward position.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Siakam, right side. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Now, here's Maxey. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The Bucks trail. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his moves. All part of that maturation process.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kuminga comes in for Vanderbilt. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Curry finds Allen. Back to Curry. Passes it to Pokusevski. Pass to Maxey. It's Curry outside. He can't get that one. The Bucks shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Maxey passes to Noel. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Moutier. Outside Curry. And Noel kicks to Allen. And the pass to Pokusevski. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And the foul on Pokuševski. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Bucks. Dinwiddie finds Siakam. The Bucks working the ball around. They now take the lead. Siakam's got 6 points.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why. Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Mr. Dinwiddie. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Mitchell dishes to McGee. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now they say great offense beats great defense. Brett, that never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
I think this is where Cousins operates best. Comfortable using his size and comfortable in the painted area.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Cousins against Noel. Siakam trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Cousins. And the Bucks lead by 3. The Knicks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And that one's good. Russell.
That's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Noel against DeRozan. The feed now to Cousins. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Passes it to Noel. McGee trying to break free. And it's Noel missing. The Bucks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Cousins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to McGee. 44 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closer. That's tipped. They retain possession. The shot's good from McGee. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's DeRozan. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Fires the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Great to see Cousins get after it on defense there. He has the size and skill needed to be a lot.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court for the Bucks, we've got DeRozan, Kuminga out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. For the lead, and Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Knicks. Siakam outside. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Hield bounce pass. New York moving it around. Maxey passes to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Hield kicks to Mitchell. The Knicks rebound. To Adebayo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adebayo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. DeRozan with it. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And that one's good. Shamet.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% for 3 as a rookie.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Bucks with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Siakam. Moody comes in for Landry Shamet. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
The Knicks making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Outside Thomas. With the teardrop. Knicks with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the Knicks miss again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch. Moutier is checked in. Outside Thomas. The pass to Moody from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Mitchell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Fast break, Milwaukee. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oladipo finds Mitchell. Back to Oladipo. With the drive, and finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Moody. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Shoots from 12. Mitchell's shot is good. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Maxey passes to Hield. Passes it to Maxey. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Inside, here's Moutier, and he converts the layup. Moutier's got his first points of the night.
Muscle of Moutier, solid at gutting the defense there despite their efforts.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
A different look for New York. JaVale McGee's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Pokusevski's come in for Buddy Hield. And it's Gary Harris in for Donovan Mitchell. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. New York shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Harris passes to McGee. Good. And Harris gets the assist. McGee's got 6 points.
Was continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. 1:14 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Oladipo against Cousins. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thomas inside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Kuminga. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Thomas. And here's Maxey. And the pass to Pokusevski. Bucket is good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
That's his first personal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of the last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks out front. They lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Out of your seats.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got JaVale McGee, D'Angelo Russell out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Allen. And it's Bob Kusevsky in at the power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. McGee finds Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks trail to take the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Milwaukee ball.
Off the inbound. And again, the Bucks miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Russell feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie can't cash in from close range.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Allen the bounce pass. Curry on the wing. McGee inside. Covered by Siakam. McGee's shot is off. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Bam Adebayo comes in for Pokuševski. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Allen. Vanderbilt's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And finished off by DeRozan.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And Russell gets it to go.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
DeRozan surveying the D. And they double up DeRozan. Siakam outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by McGee.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the middle. They get a hand on it. Pass to Oladipo. Some nice passing by New York here. And McGee kicks to Oladipo. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on it.
New York calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Russell kicks to Mitchell. Back to Russell. shoots over Shannon. Russell, no luck. And so Siakam will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Siakam throws it down.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Here's Russell. Good D by Siakam. Milwaukee in the lead.
2 minutes.
Passes to Dinwiddie. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 1. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth.
Time for T-shirts. Your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for JaVale McGee. Curry comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Maxey subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Curry.
New York Knicks, Buddy Hield.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Milwaukee has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Right at the free throw line, Siakam. And Adebayo sends it back. Down low, here's Vanderbilt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
One is on Hield.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Shannon with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 3. Adebayo finds Noel. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 1:06 left in the fourth.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Victor Oladipo, who's checked in for New York. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Maxey. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 in the basket for Mitchell.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Money!
That is world-class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Mitchell. The shot misses. Dinwiddie with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Oladipo pulls it down. A drive by Russell. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Siakam. And Adebayo sends it back.
Siakam.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Russell kicks to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Count it.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're in front by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is...
I think I need a butler. My bars produce heat. I don't gotta wait for summer. Here comes LaMelo Ball with his hair on. I stand above the rest like I'm a giant. I never seen a pelican fly high in the Zion. Please give me a mission. I promise I can handle. I can miss the random look.